Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensu Pop channel. Today we will be taking a look at Battle Evolution boosters for the blue cards, the new cards that came out for the expansion set. What I really like about all this expansion set, this non-main set, is that instead of giving us new cards, new decks that we're going to play, they gave us the power-up that we need for the older decks. I'm not too sure how good this deck, this set is going to sell. So far I'm really liking the cards. For example, green, it's a big banger for me. Red, it looks super fun with the Nappa. They really chose the right guys to give them the power up though. It's a blue, touches on some very interesting decks, some of the decks that I've been playing, so I do have the opportunity to talk about this. So we're gonna go through the blue cards, what do they do, what archetype they're trying to power up, and how good they are. Alright, so let's start with the first one. It is gonna be the blue Majin Buu. The blue Majin Buu, it's a very fun deck. However, you know what's the problem with that, is that it is too chain reliant. So once you're playing, it's very good if you have the right cards in your hands. It's kind of consistent too. So you could miss one, you could be one turn later. It's a fun deck no matter what. But if someone breaks your chain in between, you are gonna be dead. Especially when it comes to this counterplay heavy meta that we are dealing with right now. It is pretty devastating. This deck is no longer viable. However, the deck is very fun, and Bandai is here. The card designer at Bandai, it's here to fix our problems by giving us some cards to fix the chain. So the first one, it is going to be this 3-cost Majin Buu Tide Turning Absorption. No matter what you see here, whether it's the 3-cost or the 4-cost, is it the 4-cost or the 2-cost or the 3-cost later, it is trying to fix the chain. So once you're trying to build up the chain and it gets broken, these other cards coming to patch it, to make your chain still going, right, to give you consistency. So what this card does is that he has a very special ability to play this Prodigal Absorption Majin Buu. So I believe the deck, if I remember correctly, it's 1 cost to 3 cost, 3 cost to 4, 4 to 7. That is the number there. So this is the 4 cost, the precursor to your final swing. That final guy, the 7-drop, it's crazy, let me tell you. It's a really good card. However, this card has barrier, and once per turn you get to play like a ghost token. You get to just create it, right? It's kind of like a ghost token. It's exactly like a ghost token, but they name it Majin token. It's what is really good here is it has whatever it needs. So you go and fetch a blue gold tanks, put it into drop area, because when you play this card, you need the blue gold tanks in the drop area to put it in, and this card so fixes that 2 issues that we have over there. The next card that we have, it is going to be, it is a 1-cost Majin Buu Revitalize Absorption. When you play this card, you get to draw a card, you tap all 3. What you do is you get to play out the ultimate absorption Majin Buu. But more than just that, you also get to put a like a Gohan Adolescent into your drop area so that it can be absorbed by this Majin Buu. So the 4-drop needs a Gotenks, the 7-drop needs a Gohan. If you read the story, if you read the manga, if you watch the anime, you would have known. If you have not, what are you doing here, by the way? Go and read up and catch up with all this manga and stop embarrassing yourself and your family and me. Alright, so this is what it does, and this card can swing like 2 times triple strike if you have a Son Gohan. So it puts the Son Gohan into drop area, play this card, and then you can take the Son Gohan, put it underneath it, so you can continue playing and playing. This is just crazy. It is really good. It helps to fix the chain, bring it up faster. You can still go the normal route, but when it's broken, these are the 2 cards that could help. I really like this 2 card, and I really like the SR instead of the SPR. So I've been playing it during the time when it comes out. I'm really having a lot of fun. Like I said, the problem is always the chain, so I'm kind of looking forward to play this again. So let's take a look at the next archetype that Bandai tries to power it up. It is gonna be the Bardock's Crew. The Bardock's Crew got a lot of support in the past sets. So what is still missing? It's gonna be Tora, Keeper of the Red Armband. To be honest, I don't know much about this archetype, so I'm just gonna read whatever it is. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know everything, right? I've never played with this blue Bardock's Crew. Seems very complex, so maybe that is the problem that I have here. So it is a blocker. It is a 1-cost blocker. It's if your opponent has more than 2 or more energy, this card is removed from your battle area. Oh, so you kind of get to play maybe an Apes, like a fast Bardock 4 or 5 from your hands and play it in rest mode. Seems super powerful though, because this is going to be removed from your battle area by KO. This is a blocker. And I believe that the 5 course is the guy that when he swings, every time he restands, your opponent has to drop a card. And if you have the red armband, you get to restand him once again. I believe that is the skill over here. Let me check out after this video. Here, I played with the blue Bardock, but not with the Apes version when the Clash of Fate came out. The next one, it's a very interesting card. It's basically much of the Great Apes, but a little bit more devastating, but with a huge drawback. What it is. If your leader is a blue Saiyan card, you place 2 mono blue battle card with energy 5 that are both from your deck into your drop area. Shuffle your deck, then you get to play 5 mono blue battle card with energy cost of 5 or less that are both Great Ape and Bardock's Crew from your drop area. So from your drop area, like how this match is, you just kind of just play this huge amount of apes just like that. And at the end of your next turn, you choose all those blue battle cards that are both Great Apes and Bardock's Crew in your battle area and send it to Owner's Warp. So it's not just you flood everything. It's a huge drawback, because if you don't finish, it's like a game ender, right? When you play this, you really want to end the game, and by the time, because after your opponent's next turn, all these apes are going to be gone, so you want to finish it as soon as possible. However, that's a very huge drawback with this card though, because if you're going to play against yellow, when you're gonna get a Crusher Ball, not just a Crusher Ball, if you get that what is called, that Vegeta, that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta counterplay, everything is gonna come in rest mode for your opponent's 0 energy. He's gonna be waiting for that, trust me, if you're playing this. Alright, we do have a SR, which I'm kind of like a little bit salty, because I want the SR to be the next the next archetype that you support, but this apes get the SR, so it's gonna be Gene Heroic Support. So Sparkling 5, what does it do? If this card is used in a combo from your hands, you get to add 1 blue Bardock's Crew or Heroine. So it's kind of like playing both sides, right? Which is the Heroine archetype, because she's like the female. This is the support that wants to hound in, because that is the black card. It's Heroine archetype, the new one. And then you, other than this, and if you do add 1 mono blue, so you kind of do a switch, activate main, you tap 1 blue. If your crew is a Bardock's Crew, you get to add up to 1 Tora Armband and a Assault of Great Apes from your deck or drop area in 2 hands, then shuffle. This card is really good. It is very good actually. However, if you're playing the Great Apes, the Bardock's Crew, I'm not, so I'm not gonna comment here. But it seems really very high value, because you get to fix the energy, it seems, and then you get to also fix the get all these extra cards that you need from your deck, and also drop area kind of helps you to recycle it. So really good. Here we go. This is just 1 card, 1 off for the Paw Patrol. It's going to be Bergamo, Unstoppable Colossus. This card seems to be really good. I'm going to tell you the 2 reasons why this is really good. When a card is played, you get to draw a card. It's playing to the archetype of Bergamo, because when you have more and more energy, this card becomes bigger and bigger. For it to be able to swing though, you kind of have like 4 energy for it to swing properly, right? Because 4 energy, it's 8 plus. No, you need, wow, you need more than that. 5 energies. Oh, you need around 6 energy before this card can swing properly. Is it good? I'm not too sure, because if you have 5 energy, this card, it's only like 14k. You can't even swing at 15. You need the 5 the other extra energy just to swing it properly. So is it that good? I'm not too sure. However, the next one, which is very good, it's because it sets up the triangle. This is a very cheap Bergamo, so it kind of helps you to set up the triangle really easily. If you're gonna play this Universe 9, you have to play with yellow and blue. That is something that you have to do. There's no running away from it. But the yellow cards are very expensive. Not too sure, but if you're a fan of Paw Patrol, this is the card for you. Well, we are going to be talking about, of course, the archetype that I really want to play. So far, what I really want is to play Android Blue in Android 16. Of course, I want to play green for Broly and Maidens, but the next one, it is going to be the androids, the blue androids. So what is the blue androids about? We do have a new leader. This leader is very strong. I'm not going to go into details talking about that because this would be a little bit, this video would be a little bit way too long. But this leader is very, very strong, and it comes with it swings really hard, and it comes with two different types of rival. The 6 drop 16, he is revenge blocker, dual attack. That's very powerful, and your opponent chooses one card in their hands to discard it. That's crazy. And Android 16 Steadfast Ally, that is the game ender card. He is double striker. He comes for 4 energy though, so it's no joke. However, you get to go to your deck, find a Android 21 with energy cost 5 or less, and play it. You get to play the Black Omen, which guarantees your opponent to just crit a life. When this card attacks, your opponent chooses one card in the hands and discard it. So furthermore, there is hand destruction, there is life destruction together with this. And the Black Omen, I think, is triple attack, I believe. So you have to deal with that Black Omen. Alright. Here we go, and we also do have Android 17 restraint support. Most of you, this is something that I'm trying to figure it out here, right? Because your Android 16 leader does not really need to self-awaken. But we do get a Android 17 restraint support that helps to self-awaken. Do you know who needs self-awakening? Your Android 18 leader, your blue Android 18 leader, and your 2 Android 13 21 leader. So I believe that there is some support that Bandai is planning for. If you don't want to play the 16, you get to play. You can also play with the Android 21, the 2 different Android 21 and 2 Android 18. I'm just waiting for all these cards to appear in like Shenron's Lair, all those deck builder, so that I can use them. And the other one is this. Android 18, let the party begin. Let the battle begin. It's Friday, so maybe that's what's in my head. But this card is amazing. 1 drop counterplay 4 or less. If you think that, okay, that is actually okay, but this is also a blocker. So when you play this card, you counterplay, now you have a blocker on the board, which is simply amazing, ain't it? And the other thing about this card is not just this card. It's if you combine this card together with the God Sealing Technique, that basically just denies everything. Dimensional Magic, Android 18, let the battle begins, and then with God Sealing Technique, you kind of stop everything from playing in your opponent's turn for most decks already. So pretty strong. If your opponent plays something, let's tap 1, do that. Tap 1, Android 18, 4 less, Android 18. If they play something bigger, God Sealing Technique. If they manage to get something out, they swing Dimensional Magic. You kind of stop everything. Really, really strong card. And it's 18, and it gets the hero in tag. So let's talk about a card that makes me think otherwise, right? Oh, we forgot about one card actually. Just give me a second then. Alright, so sorry about the interruption, but welcome back. I forgot, in my head I just realized I forgot to put one card inside, so that is why. It is not going to come, so I fixed that already. Okay, Android 13, Never Ending Bloodlust, and Android 16 for his mother. These 2 cards are very good. The reason why is this: they are not for Android 16. If you're going to play Android 16, most probably you're not going to play both of them. They are for the old Android 18 and the 2 Android 21, because they interact with the clone token. You get to use clone token, and then you can play them, and they ensure that your clone token doesn't attack you, because 10k attack you, it is extremely painful. All right, so they just, if their hand size is bigger than you, they just pump in 1, and then you have to drop 1, pump 1, drop 1, pump 1, drop 1. So it is very painful to interact with the clone token. But this is it. These 2 are for the clone token to ensure they don't attack you. Really good. I want it. And we have the boss monster here, and there is like the boss monster is the boss monster. It's gonna be the 8 cost Android 17 and 18. Energy Exhaust, Deflect, Dual Attack, Double Strike, Triple Strike, no, it's Double Strike, Dual Attack. When this card is played, choose any one of your own. So it's bot clear when it's played. goes to the drop area. Whenever it swings, remember it swings twice, 25k. Your opponent reveals their hand. You get to choose 2 cards from it and place them in your opponent's energy in rest mode. They do get the energy, but you do get information from their hands and rip 4 cards of your choice. Basically, this card when it comes in is GG, and if you can't win from that, then you have 18 counterplay, you have God Sealing Technique, you have Dimensional Magic that's gonna help you. At the end of the turn, they untap 1 though. So it is 8 cost, you have to play them at 8 cost, but with Android 21 Leader, you untap 1, this untaps 1, you untap 2. It's kind of like you can also play with like a Zeno to kind of pump it up, your energy. And for this lady itself, if you play the set 2 Android Leader, it is for 7 energy. A tip, by the way. Alright, so this is the thing over here. One thing I'm kind of disappointed is this is not Android 21 as a boss monster. We lost the Violent Predator, and the reason I really want a boss monster to be Android based. However, Android 18 and 17 with this artwork, I think that's good enough. I kind of like it, and the reason why Bandai could make this a Android Leader itself, it's because of the saga, the era. It is a Android Cell Saga. So too bad. Android Cell Saga is very different from Special. In Special, it's the one that we played for Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? That's where Android 21 comes back. That is Special. Even though they interact with the same character, but it's a special timeline. But this Android Cell Saga, Android 21, unfortunately, is not around. However, I'm still holding on to my hope that our beloved waifu is going to come back in the form of a SCR. I hope so. The chances are, I'm not too sure about that, because they said, okay, this is going to be a character that nobody would be surprised, would be a surprise character. I'm not too sure. Let's see what it is. They kind of need a very strong character to sell the set though. So far they don't have it. They do have a lot of like a nice reprint. I would say that. I'm not a very big expert when it comes to like merchandising. So I hope that one day we do get a proper replacement. That 8 cost is a proper replacement, but it is still not an Android 21. I kind of want an Android 21, but like I said, the reason why it's because it's an Android Cell Saga and not a special era where it's Dragon Ball FighterZ. Alright, so I'm just putting my hope that the secret rare is gonna be our beloved waifu, or mine. When I say our beloved waifu, I mean mine. Or those people who liked her, we can share. It sounds wrong. Anyways, but I think it's gonna be like most probably Bulma for the SCR. I'm excited to see what it is gonna be though. So that's all for the take. I hope you're excited. Tell me, what do you are you looking forward to playing the Android deck, or you have experience playing with the Bardock's crew? Put it down below. How powerful are the new cards? Are you excited? And I think when it comes to the new March of the Great Apes, they should at least give all these apes a deflect. That would be really nice. Guys, see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao, bye.